The days of Noah, a time shrouded in mystery, legend, and divine judgment. But what really happened during this antediluvian era? And why should we, living thousands of years later, care about a story often relegated to Sunday school lessons? The Bible paints a picture of a world that had become irredeemably wicked. Genesis 6:5 tells us that every inclination of the thoughts of the human heart was only evil all the time. This wasn't just a minor moral slip. It was a complete and utter rejection of divine principles. To understand the days of Noah, we must first understand the context. The descendants of Seth, the son of Adam, initially maintained a semblance of righteousness. But as time went on, they began to intermarry with the line of Cain, a lineage marked by violence and rebellion against God. This mingling of the godly and the ungodly led to widespread corruption. The Bible speaks of the sons of God and the daughters of men, a passage that has been interpreted in many ways. One interpretation suggests these sons of God were fallen angels who cohabitated with human women, producing offspring known as the Nephilim. These giants, mentioned in Genesis 6:4, were beings of immense size and power, contributing to the overall wickedness of the time. Secular historians often speak of ancient giant races. Are these legends connected? While the biblical account might seem fantastical, there are secular accounts and archaeological findings that hint at the existence of giant humanoids in the ancient world. Are these just legends? Or is there a kernel of truth to these stories that supports the biblical narrative? Skeptics dismiss such claims, but the sheer volume of these accounts warrants further investigation. Amidst this rampant wickedness, one man found favor in the eyes of God: Noah. Described as a righteous man, blameless in his generation, Noah received a divine warning of an impending flood, and was instructed to build an ark to save his family and representatives of all living creatures. Imagine the ridicule he faced, building a massive vessel in a time when rain was likely unknown. The flood came, a cataclysmic event that reshaped the face of the earth. The waters rose, covering the highest mountains, and all life outside the ark perished. This was not just a local event. The Bible describes it as a global catastrophe, a judgment upon a world consumed by wickedness. Geologic evidence suggests massive flooding events in Earth's past. Could these be connected? After months afloat, the ark finally came to rest on the mountains of Ararat. Noah, his family, and the animals disembarked, and Noah offered a sacrifice to God. God then established a covenant with Noah, promising never again to destroy all life with a flood, and set the rainbow as a sign of this covenant. From Noah's descendants, the earth was repopulated, but the sin nature, the inherent tendency towards wickedness, remained. The story of the Tower of Babel, where humanity attempted to build a tower to reach heaven, illustrates this ongoing struggle against pride and rebellion against God. The dispersal of languages and people groups can be seen reflected in modern genetic diversity. Is this evidence of a post-flood repopulation? So, what does this ancient story have to do with us today? Look around. Do we see echoes of the days of Noah in our own society? Rampant immorality, disregard for divine principles, a culture of violence, and a rejection of traditional values? Are we repeating the mistakes of the antediluvian world? Jesus himself warned that the end times would be as it was in the days of Noah. This suggests a striking parallel between the conditions that preceded the flood and the conditions that will precede the final judgment. Are these parallels merely coincidental, or are they a warning to heed the lessons of the past? The story of Noah is not just an ancient tale, it's a timeless warning. It reminds us of the consequences of unchecked wickedness and the importance of choosing righteousness, even when it's unpopular. It's a call to examine our own hearts and societies and to turn away from the path of destruction. The veracity of these claims lies in the eye of the beholder. Consider the evidence and draw your own conclusions. This is Hidden Histories. Like, share, and subscribe for more biblical mysteries, ancient truths, and forbidden knowledge revealed daily.